Welcome to Power Lifestyle. My name is Rasharn Medina. For those of you who had been following my previous channel, A Look Inside, I'm going to now explain why I made this revamp and transition to Power Lifestyle. So, for the last couple of years, I have been greatly focused on helping myself and helping others with mental health, with spirituality, and with finding one's inner resources to be able to overcome obstacles in life. And so that did help me get to be able to make a certain level of impact. That helped me connect with a certain amount of people in a certain demographic. But going forth, I have been led to transitioning to being able to help people in a way that is more aligned with my talents, with my gifts, with the things that I've overcome in recent years and that I'm still overcoming. And so, with that being said, I'm shifting from focusing on mental health to focusing on lifestyle, to focusing on empowerment. And with that being said, I have created Power Lifestyle. So, for my first video, I want to talk about shifting. I want to talk about the subject that I just performed, which was shifting from A Look Inside to Power Lifestyle. Now, the way this can apply to our lifestyle and to the way that we show up in the world, there are times when it is needed for us to make some type of transition, to make some type of decisive action, something that says, okay, I'm doing this, I'm staying the course, and I'm moving forward. And so for me, that came up with changing the brand, changing the content, changing the trajectory of my target audience, my demographic. And that can happen for you as well. If you find yourself suddenly inspired to change career paths, to change your hobbies, to change how you show up in the world, the type of friends you acquaint yourself with, how you connect with your family, sex, anything. If you find inspiration somewhere, allow yourself to pursue that. Don't get scared. Do not hesitate. Definitely look it over. Be practical, but do not hesitate to make those transitions, because ultimately this is your path. This is your life. And so if you want to change how you show up in your life, then you have full power to do so. You have the full ability and resources to make that type of transition. It's not something that you need permission from other people on. It's not something where you need validation from other people. And it's not something where you need even really feedback from other people. Although it is appreciated when you get it, at least on my end. So, with that being said, just keep that in mind. It's okay for us to be able to make powerful transitions, make powerful decisions, and say, okay, I'm going to live my life like this. I'm going to show up like this in the world. And shifting is something that we can do at any time. If we want to shift our mentality, we can do that. If we want to shift our habits, we can do that. If we want to shift our emotional state, we can do that. There's so many things we can do. We can shift at any time. Nothing has to stay static. If you're in a bad situation in terms of lifestyle, if you have poor mental health, if you have a poor emotional state, if you feel lost in terms of life purpose, these things can be shifted. So I am not saying that people who are struggling with these things are worse people, or they're bad people, or I'm being insensitive. I'm just saying that the capability to shift does lie somewhere within each and every one of us. However deep and submerged that may be, from individual to individual, the ability is still there. So I want to just make that clear, and I want to basically encourage each and every one of you to Allow yourself to make positive shifts in your life, to take what we may perceive as a leap of faith, to take that leap of faith and to understand that you are moving in a positive direction. So that's what I have for today. This is Power Lifestyle. My name is Rasharn Medina, and I hope you guys have a great week. Peace and blessings.